Morning. So it's Wednesday morning. The cows are at the fence, and so Benji's barking in the kitchen. Got Jenny out with me because she's not bothered by them. It's a nice still day today. Just rained and was very windy the last few days. We needed the rain, not the wind. This morning I've tidied up the greenhouse. Everything looking good there. Tomatoes all tied up and yeah, doing well. And everything else is benefiting from the rain. So, but some of those carrots look pretty good. Some of them are quite small ones when you actually harvest them. So I'll be having a look at those soon. Beetroot's looking good as well. That red and green lettuce is fantastic. Hope it doesn't bolt, but we'll go over. There's some iceberg there as well. The rocket and the mustards have gone over, but we're just leaving those in for a bit for the bees. Similar with the spinach, although the chard's looking really good. And we can still take this spinach. It tastes absolutely fine. But yeah, at some point I'll be renewing that for fresh stock. We've been harvesting the broad beans. They've been fantastic. Loads and loads, and very little sign of black fly, which is excellent. A little bit there, but not much. Best I've ever had on that. They nearly always get attacked by black fly. We did take the tops off, which is supposed to help, and they were very tasty. So yeah, I'll be doing that again. A lot of Kirsten's planting around the edge of the kitchen garden is going really well. There's Payne looking at the cows. Actually been very calm, that's good. Right, so today's job is to continue with what we call no man's land, which is just this little edge before the farmer's field. We've got comfrey and borage planted there, but this hasn't really germinated, so we're going to do something about that today. We're also going to work on that liquid fertilizer, which I'm starting. Put some nettle in there the other day. It's now going to be topped up because of the rains we've had, and so I've got to strengthen that by putting a bit more nettle in, put some bananas in, and I think there's some comfrey just outside the garden, which I'm going to nick and put that in as well. So I'd started this off the other day by just putting a bit of nettle in there, but since then it's topped right up, which is fine, but we don't want to top it up anymore. So we'll add some bananas, we'll get some more nettle, and as I say, there's a little bit of comfrey which I've seen just the other side of the drive, so I'll add that, tip a little bit of the water out. We'll then cover it, and then we'll leave it for a couple of weeks before filtering it, straining it, and then diluting it down into a watering can. The cows are getting closer. They're interested in what I'm doing. So we've filled that up now. needs covering. So cover that. And let's see what happens in a couple of weeks' time. It's supposed to be very, very smelly, so I should know when it's ready. Talking of smelly, hello. So this comfrey seed from Premier Seed Direct had really poor germination on it. So I thought only 45 seeds in there, unlike the borage, which has got loads. Getting closer. But yeah, I must have used most of them, 30 odd, and I think I've got 2 germinating in the greenhouse, nothing down here. So I'm just gonna, it's rained heavily the last couple of days and it has been really dry, so maybe that was it. So I'm gonna just put those into there, cover it with a bit more of our topsoil, and see if we get anything from the remaining seeds. He's been a pain. I'm trying to get on with some work, so I've decided to sell him. What you got on your head? Wait. Wait. I'm trying to sell you. Benji. Benji. What do you reckon? £18? Bargain? Yeah? Go on, I'll take it off.
Because I thought, I don't want the rattle of Molly's pram too much.
£15.
So, especially on a nice
10.
quiet, calm day like
10.
today.
Yeah?
But we're talking about changing the landscape.
We're not going to sell you. You're a good lad.
Nature on its own doesn't change.
So we've just finished cutting out the circles around the remaining 3 fruit trees. And we have just sown some seed. So, what does that say? I've got my glasses on. Candy Tuft Iberis umbellata. So that has gone all around there. And we'll see if that germinates. I can't even remember what it looks like, but I remember at the time seeing it and thinking, oh, that would be perfect for it. So yeah, that's those 3, all different sizes again. And then with the 4 over there, that is all 7 new trees with little borders around them. So I've just emptied another one of those boxes of garlic, and they are looking pretty good. So I've got 5 from that box, got another 2 boxes with I think half a dozen in, so I'm going to leave those and take those out in about a week's time, but they've all split, which is good. And yeah, that will keep us going. We go through maybe two bulbs a week, so yeah, probably we've got 3 months supply of garlic. So we just got in after a day in the garden, all 4 of us, well, and Kirsten, so all 5 of us, and this has arrived. It is my elbow support. So I think it was Diane who mentioned this. So Diane, thanks for the mention, the recommendation, and I shall be trying these for my old man's elbows and see how they go. Right, so just having roast chicken today. I just thought I'd show you what's come out of the garden. So we're doing a whole Mizuna. We're doing some Cavallonero. That's the latest pot of potatoes. They're Charlottes. And then we've got a few broad beans and an onion and garlic for the chicken. So yeah, that's not bad, is it? Yeah, all right. So anyway, done a bit of an experiment just on some potatoes. All the others ones that were done in 30-litre pots were seed potatoes, bought specifically, but these were just some ones from Tesco which had just gone over and started sprouting literally within a few days of us buying them. So we've put them into a 30-litre pot. They've been sat there for 3.5 months, and let's just see if it's worth doing. So treated exactly the same as everything else that we've done. I'm not that hopeful, but let's have a look.
Oh, there's something.
Yes, not too bad. They're just like little new potatoes, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because we weren't sure, were we?
You just dropped one down there.
Anyway, even if we just get one meal from them, they were just already too far gone to eat, weren't they?
There's quite a few.
Yeah. No. That looks like it's going to make a little meal, isn't it?
I keep seeing them, and you from my angle, and you can't see them from yours.
Do I keep on burying them?
Yeah.
Here's a little one. I just put my hand through a right manky bit of seed potato then. That was nice.
That's the seed
That's
potato.
the seed potato, but that isn't. That's a good one. Couple more. Little one.
Some tiny, tiny ones.
Yeah, well, may as well get them. They're a mouthful. Well, not really those, are they? But you know what I mean. So maybe could have waited another couple of weeks,
Yeah.
but it'll make a nice little sort of collection for a salad, won't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Look
That's
at that
a better
one's a
one.
decent
That's
size.
the best one of all. Very good. So we've got the remainder of the garlic pots cleared, and yeah, fairly happy with them. They're not massive, but they'll certainly sort us out for garlic for the next maybe couple of months, maybe. So I'm drawing them out in here, but they've all split. They're all a decent size. I've got another half dozen already dried out and in the larder in near the kitchen. So yeah, that's been a success. So now we're going to put some basil, some outdoor basil, because we use a lot of basil as well, into those pots. These are the tomatoes, the greenhouse tomatoes, coming on all right. They all need a water. Real noisy plane just hanging around. I don't know if you can pick up on that. Some of these are doing all right. And there's cucumbers down there as well. But the basil I have put into Kirsten's greenhouse. Hang on. In fact, this was the basil that Kirsten's grown. So that's why it's in here. So we will put these now into those pots. We've got maybe half a dozen pots in the house as well, and some, as you saw, in the other greenhouse. So plenty of basil for the next couple of months. Right, that's those all planted up. So we had perfect number. There was what is it, 4, 8, 12, 16 of that size, and they filled that up nicely. So I just walked into the greenhouse a few minutes ago, and I was thinking, I'd seen that the cucumbers had started flowering. There was minuscule little cucumbers on them, and then just moved this leaf, and look at that one. Cool, nearly ready. And there was one down here somewhere. Can't see it now. Oh, there. Another one down there. But yeah, that, I think they are fairly small. These cucumbers supposed to be eaten fairly small. So yeah, that'll be on tomorrow's menu. Nice surprise. think out of everything that we've done in the garden, this is the thing I'm most pleased with. I was virtually going to get rid of this rose. It looked awful. It had no life on it at all until the very top, sort of 6-8 inches, and pruned it back quite well, very hard, but really took my time with it. And this year it is absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at the amount still to come out. I fed it well and really kept on top of it, but yeah, well worth it. I can remember actually asking you guys, shall I just take it out and get rid of it because it looked so poor, but so pleased I didn't. Kirsten's planter looked amazing this year, it really has. She's done brilliant with it. So tonight's meal, apart from Tesco's finest smoked haddock fish cakes, everything else is from the garden. There's the latest batch of potatoes, the Mange 2, Cavallonero, and a whole load of spinach. So yeah, very, very happy with that and looking forward to eating it in about half an hour's time. What about you guys? What do you reckon, Ed? Benj? Jen? We all alright? Say goodbye. Tell everybody to subscribe or like or leave a positive comment. There.